We definitely wanted that revenge. Losing to them first round last year and getting to play them again was really exciting for us.
We just wanted to beat them because it was like a rematch, so we had the mindset of going in and we wanted to beat them, and we knew it would be tough, and obviously it came down to the wire.
We were more ready this year and came in with more of a goal, I guess you could say, and try and make some noise at state.
I think it's a huge accomplishment. Anytime, you're only talking about the top 8 teams in the state in Class 5A that make it, and there's a lot of teams each year that strive to get there. So we're very fortunate to get there 2 years in a row. So many things in a season have to go right in order for you to get there, and it seemed like things seemed to fall in place for us this year. The girls played with a lot of confidence, and with that confidence we were able to get wins, and we were able to get that second trip to state. We talk about all year long about keeping our composure, taking the good with the good and the bad with the bad, and always playing the next play. And then we always talk about not only play the next play, but win the next play. And we preach that all year long, and I think that pays off when you get into a game like we saw down at state, just our ability to keep our composure. We went down, I believe we were down 6 points with just over 4 minutes to go in the game, and just getting them with our defensive pressure to turn the ball over. And then eventually, I said it's great to turn the ball over, but you eventually got to score it on the other end to put the pressure back on them. And I thought our girls did a great job of getting to the other end, putting the ball through the hoop, and eventually putting the pressure back on them, to do something on the offensive end.
We've talked about all year, it's not over until the final buzzer. So, yeah, we've always had that fight, and I've always been confident in every single one of my teammates, so I think just having confidence in all of them really helped too.
We lots of times run just a 3-low set and bring Cynthia up and allow Emma to come off that screen and be creative with it. Emma being a 4-year player on the varsity, she brings a lot of experience to the team. So allowing her to come off that screen, we do have a couple options for her. We had Callie in the corner. We talked about if they really come off and help out on you, you can kick it to Callie. We had Kiana on the opposite block. Sometimes that opposite player will come over to stop the penetration if they don't get there, and we can dump that. And as she came off that screen, they were really sagging off quite a bit, and I think she made the right read in terms of just pulling up and hitting that nice little elbow jump shot to hit that game winner.
I actually lost one of my contacts a few minutes before, so it was a little blurry, but it felt good. Coach just talked about take whatever they give you, so I was thinking I was going to be dumping it down to Cynthia in the post. I thought they would come up, but they kind of stayed back, and so I took what they gave me, I guess, like Coach said. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Definitely one I'll remember for the rest of my life. I couldn't be more proud of how we ended the season and what we did this year.
The Tigers were able to move on to the semifinals after defeating Waukee 48-46. In the semifinals, they were defeated by this year's champion, Ankeny Centennial, 31-57.
When you talk about Ankeny Centennial, you always talk about a well-coached, very disciplined team, and they don't make a lot of mistakes in a game. They're very routine and methodical in what they do offensively, and they take high percentage shots. So you have to stay in a game early with them. They seem to have everything going. Their three-point shots were really dropping early. We were struggling to get things going. We just kind of had one of those games where we were having a tough time getting shots off and getting the ball to drop. And that's also talks a lot about Ankeny Centennial's defense and what they were able to do to kind of get us out of rhythm a little bit. So a lot of credit to them. They proved to be the best team in the state as they were able to beat Johnston. And it's just things that I think from our standpoint, we see where we need to be one of the top teams in the state, and what they were able to do either at Johnston or Centennial. And hopefully the girls see that and see where we need to go from here. My first year here, we had a few seniors that were great leaders. And Emma was one of those as a junior that really kind of bought in and helped out all the way around, not only on the court but off the court and team chemistry.
Yeah, she was definitely a leader, and I think I'll just take like her encouragement because she's never negative. Like she's always just keeping our heads up, and so I think that's what we're gonna take from her. I think we're gonna be working even harder because we know we want to get there again and even go farther in the state tournament. Well, I think Riley Johnson will be back, and I think she'll be stronger than ever. So I hope she'll get more fired up from her injury. And then I think Olivia Remmer, she sat on the bench, but she's a very good contributor. And I just think everyone that's on the bench will be we'll have a deeper bench.
Next year, hopefully, with these back-to-back, the kids know what it takes to get there, and that's a lot of hard work. I've been very fortunate in my first 2 years to have some very talented kids, and not only talented kids, but kids of great character. And I think when you have that combination, success is going to happen. And hopefully, the kids that are coming up will model that same type of hard work ethic and character, so we can continue that tradition going forward. And I think, looking forward, I believe we have a lot of great kids coming back next year that are going to have that experience. We should have a big senior class next year that will be here as our leaders. We have quite a few juniors coming back, especially when you talk about juniors with some experience. So we're going to have a young team coming up also to go along with that senior leadership, and hopefully we can gel and get things going and hopefully have a successful season next year too.